Heisenberg, one of my favorite characters in Resident Evil 8 Village. If not for Lady Dimitrescu, her daughters and their power, he would be ranked #1 on my list by himself. But sitting next to Lady Dimitrescu and her daughters as #1 on my list of favorite characters in Resident Evil 8. His backstory of how he wants to kill Miranda, how he wants to join up with Ethan to defeat Miranda, which I wish you would have been able to take his deal. That would have been cool. To have like an alternate ending kind of thing where you join up with him to take down Miranda and something like bad happens to you. Because obviously you die either way it goes. You could at least have like the alternate ending where he stabs you and you gotta like have an epic battle with only your pistol or something. Kill him. I was hoping for an epic battle. He was like Magneto. And every time in X-Men when Magneto come across, it was always some kind of epic battle with him. And I love that. I love the fact that he has Van Helsing look to him. It fits with his whole idea. The Frankenstein's army that he's creating to stop Miranda, to start a rebellion, to save the village in a way. I don't know if he's trying to save it for so they could be free or if he could take over it himself. I think it's because he could take over it himself if Miranda was out of the way. He didn't want to be part of Miranda's family, and he still doesn't. He wants to be his own man, and he has to be controlled by Miranda. And it pisses him off. It makes him so angry, and it shows. He's the only character out of the 4 lords that does not call Miranda mother. He hates Miranda with a passion. Everything is hinted at the beginning that he hates her. Capcom even hinted at that he could have been an ally before the game was released, which I was hoping that would be awesome to have an ally like him. Someone that would stand up with you and had powers like Magneto, would be able to start stabbing with metal or something. Like, you shoot a bullet and it misses, he could redirect it back and right through their brain or something. That would have been cool. As like a fight, his fight was iffy. It was okay. It was not the best fight in the game, but it wasn't the worst either. The worst has to go to Moreau. Moreau fucking sucked. But this fight was better than Moreau. You got to drive a tank. Or something like a tank. One of his old toys that he just threw away. He acts like a child when he talks about it too. Like, you found one of my old toys. Like, you didn't want it? Chris built a better new one. What you think about Chris? Okay? We didn't see... last time we seen Chris, he was like... We thought he was dead by Moreau, but obviously he wasn't. Because it's Chris Redfield. But how did Chris get here? The theory I have is that Chris and Heisenberg made a deal. Like, you help me, I help you. Because it seems like Heisenberg's been trying to get everyone he can as an ally to help him. Because he does not have faith in his soldiers. It would seem. He thinks they would all fail him, which they probably would because they're just hunks of fucking flesh and metal. And if Ethan can take him out with a gun, Miranda could obviously destroy him. No problem. Strum, which is, from what I read on the internet and what I've seen, is the reason Capcom's being sued right now over copyright. Because Strum Strum is like almost identical to Frankenstein's Army, a movie nobody that I know of personally has ever even heard of until this game, to the whole controversy with this game came out. And I don't know if that's been settled out of court and kept on a hush-hush or something. I've done a video recently on what happens if you sit there and wait for Strum. Strum doesn't do nothing. He just sits there and doesn't break your door, doesn't break the door down or anything. He would just keep going till you inch out and then leave. You can come back later and see that the door is gone, meaning I'm guessing somebody broke through. Like, I'm guessing Strum, quote unquote, destroyed the door, seen you weren't there, and left. I don't know. I don't know that whole thing, but Strum is a really cool, interesting looking character. Someone was telling me, I've not been able to find it, but someone was talking about the original idea for Strum was going to be Heisenberg's original father. That he created his he turned his father into a living weapon, which would have been an awesome idea. But it tells you how deep Heisenberg's story was going. They wanted to create a demented person who would use their own father as a weapon to kill Miranda. And that was interesting to even think about. To kill Miranda, he would do anything. He would side with Chris, he would side with Ethan, he would do anything. He would even take Rose, use her power to kill Miranda. Because he does not like Miranda. He hates Miranda's guts. He wants her dead. Will do anything to kill her. So what does he do? He defies Miranda. At first he was like, well, let's put on a show. Let's kill Ethan. Have his hands bound. Gives you the count of 3 to run. He does not, I don't think he knows you survived until Lady Dimitrescu tells Miranda. So I'm pretty sure Miranda tells the rest of the lords that Ethan has survived. And that's when Heisenberg probably gets this thought running through his mind. I wonder if he's gonna make it to me. The psycho doll. Ugh. The moronic freak, Moreau. Will he survive both of them before getting to me? Or will he be killed before then? Because when you kill Moreau is when you first hear from Heisenberg in a while. And he does it so Lucas-like. Like, everyone remembers Resident Evil 7 Lucas when he used the phones to contact you and tell you, meet me here. And then when you get there, he's like got a fucking video tape set up and everything and fucks you up. But he's what I think was the best parts of Lucas mixed with Van Helsing in Frankenstein's creation. Dr. Frankenstein. He was the best parts of all of them mixed into a character with a grudge against Miranda, which is very nice to have. A character that's out for themselves. I just wish she wasn't overshadowed by Lady Dimitrescu. Don't get me wrong, I like Lady Dimitrescu. Her daughters are awesome. I'll do a video on them very soon, as soon as I can. But Lady Dimitrescu and her daughters overshadowed Heisenberg. In my opinion, if it wasn't for Lady Dimitrescu and her daughters, Heisenberg would be top list for a lot of people. But then again, they might not be. Miranda found these children, or found these kids, and was experimenting on them. Each of them have their own abilities, and Heisenberg's ability to control electricity. That is an awesome ability. That is Magneto to the finest. Which I've seen a PC mod. If I own this game on PC, I would love to have where he is Magneto, where he has the outfit and everything in Magneto. That's a little cool. Really cool little outfit to think about too. And but Magneto in Resident Evil. That is awesome in my opinion. That is cool. I like that idea. But his boss fight was just so blah. I was hoping for something more. I was hoping for layers on layers on layers of fighting. But it's like after you take the tank out, after you take him out with the tank, it's just run, dodge, shoot, run, dodge, shoot until he's dead. I was hoping for like a third layer, like where he's flying you around the sky. You jump onto the tank and you have to shoot him. He's gotta land you. You gotta like work your way to fix up like the gun or something's like jammed, and you gotta fight until it's fixed. And then that would have been cool, like a little extra step there. The factory was awesome. Really, really layered. Enemies were, I don't like the enemies much. I tried to kill one with a knife to test out a theory. I was on a hardcore, like just playing through a casual run. It was one of the two, but it took forever to even knife him. That I turned around and pulled my gun out to kill him. It took forever, so that's gonna be fun when I do my knife only playthrough. Strum is going to be difficult on my knife only playthrough as well, but Strum is a nice looking character too. I wanted to see more Strum than just 2 runs and then a boss fight. I wanted to see more Strum. Strum was interesting. I wanted to be like, oh, I gotta slow him down before he gets to me. That would have been nice. Like on a camera or something, you see him just charging. Would have been nice, like, oh, I got 30 seconds before this dude's on me. I gotta block this off or something. That'd be nice. That'd been cool. I wanted more Strum. Strum was the mini boss of this, but he also was the one that gave me more of a challenge. I loved the fact that the idea Strum was well done. If it was from Frankenstein's Army, which it obviously looks like it, that's all I gotta say. Clap, hats off. Good job, director. You actually made a character that was good enough for a Capcom game. Am I gonna say anything about it? That whole controversy with copyright? No, it's not my business. But just get over it. Everyone takes someone's idea at some point. Just get over it. This is the most action-packed one, too, that I feel was. The area that was most action-packed was Heisenberg. Factory and everything was just straight run and gun, shooting everything you can. Nothing really different about it. It was really nice, well done, well put together. The map was big enough that I actually was able to enjoy it and explore enough to where I felt content. Having to go back through certain areas to get certain things and have it changed up when you get back, that was a nice little thing. It wasn't just like, oh, I've been through this area, so there's gonna be the same thing. No, it was like, oh, you went through the bottom floor? Well, guess what? Since you have to go there now, it is off. The lights are off. New enemies have spawned in. Good luck. Heisenberg factory was good. Heisenberg as a boss fight was okay. Wish you could have been able to do more with him. Like, could have joined up with him to fight Miranda, because that would have been nice. Like a bad ending kind of thing. Or something. That would have been cool. But it's whatever. I like Heisenberg as an overall character. He deserves his own, like, DLC arc kind of thing. To, like, fill in some gaps in my mind. Like, Did he join up with Chris? Did he know Chris was in his factory the whole time? What was up with Chris during that time? Like, did he confront Chris personally? Or did Chris come in there looking for evidence on Miranda and he goes, okay, I'll make you a deal. You can search through my factory for what you're looking for if you want. Or did he try to go to Chris first and Chris denied him and Chris got the same treatment? It could be a little thing like that. Final statement. Heisenberg was one of my favorite. Boss fight could have been a little bit better, but besides that, it was great. It was great personality. Made me want to kill him when he was there on the intercom talking about I'm going to take Rose and everything. Like, as a father, I was like, oh, you're going to piss me off. And we're going to fight to the death. Oh, like, that's how I felt. He was a good character, though. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here. Be sure to hit that subscribe. Hit that bell icon. If you like the video, share it with your friends. This is the Fallen One, and I'm out. Peace.